Starseeds, and welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another pick a card for you guys, and today's reading is going to be a little bit different because I am going to be incorporating the law of assumption, the law of attraction into today's reading. So we are going to be talking all about why your specific person ghosted you, if they have any regrets surrounding the actions that they've taken, and also how you can potentially manifest them back into your reality. All right, so for group number one, we have my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. For group number two, we have in every moment the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. For group number three, we have attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. And for group number four, we have I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So go on ahead and take a minute to choose the card that you feel the most drawn to. Pause the reading if you need a little bit more time to choose, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number one with my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I manifest. So why did your specific person ghost you guys? Well, first of all, I do want to start off by saying, starting off from your perspective as the viewer, I feel like you guys were very focused on your fears surrounding this connection, or very focused on your fears surrounding being ghosted or being abandoned. And like I heard from my girl Roxy Talks, if you haven't seen her videos before, be sure to check that out. But she always says, what you resist will persist. Okay, and I feel like you guys have this inherent fear of being abandoned when it comes to romantic interests or people that you kind of find that you want to be with, or whatever the case may be. And I honestly feel like the main situation that you guys might seem to attract is people ghosting you when they feel like the connection is developing too quickly, or they feel like they're catching feelings too fast, or whatever the case may be. I feel like both of you in this connection sort of mirrored the feeling of being out of control here, or not being in control of the situation, not being in control of your feelings. And I feel like with the King of Fire reversed, I feel like this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have strong Leo energy coming through. We also have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and also strong Aquarian energy coming through as well. Nobody has to be any of these signs, but these are the energies that I'm seeing the most persistently in this reading. And with the eight of fire reversed here, I do feel like this person maybe felt a little bit rushed, or maybe you might have gotten freaked out by how quickly you develop feelings for this person. And I feel like one thing that you guys may not understand is that when you invest in your fears, or you consistently speak out your fears into the universe, for example, I hope this person doesn't ghost me, I hope this person doesn't leave me, I hope they don't abandon me, and things like that, I feel like you sort of end up manifesting that into your reality. And I'm not placing the blame 100% on you guys, but at the same time, I feel like you guys sort of really invested in your fears surrounding this person and having this person in your life. And I feel like that's what led to them moving away here with the Six of Air. The Six of Air is also a sign that things do not have to stay stagnant. I also kind of feel like maybe your person was not 100% clear on what it is that they wanted. This made them feel very out of control in this situation. And I feel like for you guys sort of might have felt the same way. I feel like you guys know what it is that you wanted, but you have such an inherent fear of getting something good and then having it taken away from you. And I think that this was, something that you manifested into your reality with this person. There's a reason why this card here is my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So if you focus on your fears a lot, then you're going to see a lot of your fears showing up in your reality. And there's really no way around that. That's kind of just the nature of the universe that we live in here. But I do feel like this person is going to regret moving away from you so quickly, but I don't think that this is going to happen until a shift takes place within you. It is so necessary for a shift to take place within you. I feel like, you might think that this person sort of ghosted you so that they could go be off with somebody else, or so that they could have, entertained somebody else, or whatever the case may be. But honestly, I feel like the moment that you start entertaining things that you actually want to see in your reality more, and you start investing in yourself more and making sure that you're having fun and enjoying yourself no matter what it is that you're doing, I feel like that's when the regret is going to set in, because they are going to have some deep regrets surrounding the way that they treated you. But that's something that you have to speak into existence. You can't hear this reading and think to yourself, oh, well, I hope that that's true. I hope that that's the case. When it comes to manifesting a specific person, you are the one that gets to decide what they're thinking, what they're feeling. And a lot of people may not believe that. A lot of people don't really hold on to that belief, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like in a way, you guys did play a part in this separation. You did play a part in them ghosting you, because you invested in your fears so much. I feel like you guys have an attachment to an old story of being abandoned, or dealing with a lot of separation from things that you and people that you love. But I do see here that there's going to be a shift of some sort. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys have been clearing out some sadness regarding this connection. But with the King of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse, I do feel like, you know, this person is going to have a deep sadness surrounding the way that they left you, or the way that they abandoned you once you step into your power. Okay, once you get out of this sun card reverse energy, I feel like they'll sort of see you know, what it is that they had. Okay, and I feel like the cards are encouraging you to really step into your feminine energy, really acknowledge your feelings. I'm not trying to encourage any type of toxic positivity or anything like that in this reading. But with the King of Water upright, I do feel like this is the version of them that you want to see. Okay, and in order to do that, I feel like you have to embody that. The King of Water is somebody who is very open-hearted, who is a very good listener, who actually cares. And then we have the Knight of Water. This is like a romantic person, somebody who will actually go out of their way to make their person feel special. And I feel like in order to manifest this version of your specific person, you have to be willing to give this to yourself. Pour love into yourself. You cannot pour into somebody from an empty cup. And I feel like you guys might have some inherent fears surrounding, you know, your cup being taken from you, or, you know, you giving love to somebody and it not being given back in return. And honestly, with the Four of Fire, I feel like there's a certain focus around, maybe you guys have been thinking about redoing your place, or maybe you want your specific person to move in with you, or maybe they left, or whatever the case may be. Whatever your relationship, however your relationship with your SP went, or whatever the case may be, I feel like there is an emphasis on making sure that no matter what, you feel at home. So if you're trying to manifest this person back, if you want to manifest this person back, you could sort of do things around your home with the Four of Wands here that involve, like, you know, maybe cleaning up the place so that they could, you know, like as if they were finna come back, or like as if they were gonna come over and spend time with you. This is something that might like put you in alignment with actually being able to manifest them back, if you want them back. If you don't want them back, I'm seeing here, like, regardless of what it is that you want, you get to decide here with the Star. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be stepping into that energy of being able to manifest your specific person the exact way that you want them, or manifesting something or someone better. Here is what I'm seeing with the Star. So we do have some very strong Aquarian energy, but there is an emphasis on needing to focus on what it is that you want. If you are not getting what you wanted from this specific person, but you really, really want them, there is a need for you to focus on yourself. When you stop caring so much about the version of this person that you didn't want to see, maybe the version of this person that just wanted to go out all the time and just wanted to enjoy themselves, just wanted to have fun, you know, or maybe didn't really want to commit to you. When you stop entertaining that version of them and you stop grieving that version of them, you know, process your grief. I'm not telling you to not acknowledge your feelings, like I said, but when you stop processing it from a standpoint of feeling like you can't have them, or feeling like you can't have what it is that you want from them, that's when you actually open up the space for you to get what it is that you actually do want. Okay, and a lot of people, like I said, they don't really believe that. They don't really hold. They will really see something in their 3D reality and be like, well, that's just what it is. I can't have anything other than that, you know. And honestly, you don't want to say that, because then you kind of put the energy out there of feeling like you can't have what it is that you want, and you welcome the energy of not really being able to be in control of your life. You're in control of whatever it is that you want. If you decide that you want a specific person, you need to sort of act as if, you know, when it comes to actually manifesting them back. So in terms of why this person ghosted you, the main reason that they ghosted you, I feel like, one, you manifested it by believing that they were going to do it anyways. Two, they also sort of mirrored this back to you in a way of like them not necessarily knowing what they wanted, and I feel like you mirrored that back to them by not being specific enough with the universe in terms of what it is that you were trying to create in your reality with them. You got to get very clear and very specific. I recommend for you guys, group number one, to make sure that you journal, make sure that you script everything that you want in your reality, and you don't write it from a place of I want this, I want that. You write it more so from a perspective of, dear universe, thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for the apology that I received from my specific person for ghosting me, or thank you for the text message that I received from my specific person today, wanting to talk it out and wanting to actually confess their true feelings for me. That's how you want to approach this relationship in this situation, if this is something that, you know, you want to see in your reality. So if you're wondering whether or not this person is going to regret ghosting you, the answer to this question is yes. They are going to regret ghosting you, because they're going to see you sort of step into your power, especially here with the Four of Fire. This is like solar plexus chakra energy. I feel like, you know, the minute that you step into your power and you really sort of embody that energy of I can have whatever I want, you might even get to a place where you don't even want this person anymore, if we're being completely honest. For some of you, a better person could be coming in, somebody who actually does check off everything on the list. You know, you might get to a place where it's like, you know what, I don't really care about this person anymore, because I'm welcoming better things. Or you might just be manifesting a different version of this person. You have to understand, it is entirely up to you. As a tarot reader is somebody who firmly believes in manifestation and things like that, I do feel like it is like my responsibility to let you know I can only pick up on the current energy of a situation. You know, if you feel like something doesn't resonate for you, or you feel like it resonates but you just don't like the fact that it resonates, you have to understand that you, as the person receiving the reading, actually have the power and the ability to manifest something different, you know. And I feel like my tarot readings are sort of going to be taking a turn in terms of, you know, keeping manifestation in mind. You know, I kind of want to do like a little bit of coaching here and there when it comes to like my readings, because, you know, if you don't like this energy and you don't like the energy of being ghosted, or you don't like sort of investing in those fears and seeing those fears manifest into reality, you know, I'm kind of here to like tell you and let you know that you can have what it is that you want. You guys seem to be the type of people, you want a romantic partner that is open, that is honest, that is loyal, and that is actually persistent when it comes to pursuing you, you know. And I feel like when you're persistent with yourself and you're persistent with your manifestations or your self-love routine, I feel like that is when this person will sort of be in that energy of like regretting ghosting you. As a matter of fact, they could already be in this energy, you know, because this popped out right underneath the King of Fire, which sort of represents your person. But in a way, I feel like it represents you too, because everything in your reality is a mirror. The Sun card, this is an energy of sadness. This is an energy of depression. The minute that you come out of the Sun card reversed and you embody this star energy here, which is being able to have whatever it is that you want, nothing is stopping you from that point. This person might even have to deal with seeing you with somebody else just because you manifested exactly what it was that you wanted from them, but in another person. You know, I can't tell you exactly your situation set in stone, you know, because you have the power to manifest that into your reality. I can't stress that enough. I see about half of you are going to end up manifesting, you know, a different version of this person by pouring more into yourself. You know, you're going to end up manifesting the version of this person that you want, and the other half of you are going to be manifesting somebody else, somebody who embodies everything it is that you want, you know, and more from a person and this situation here. Next, we're going to get into the love oracle cards just to see kind of what else Spirit has to say regarding this connection. And the first card that we have here is you will be surprised. So I feel like whatever the outcome is of your situation, I feel like there is an element of surprise here. You will surprise yourself by really being able to step into the power and the energy and the ability of being able to manifest the exact version of this person that you want by, you know, affirming that. Or you will be surprised at the fact that the universe has somebody better lined up for you. But you have to be willing to affirm what it is that you want to see in your reality, as if it's something that you already have. For example, you want your specific person to come over tonight. What would that look like? Would you have to clean up your place? Would you have to, you know, set time aside for yourself to get ready? You know, whatever it is that you would do if your specific person was to come over tonight, or if they were to text you tonight, or you were to get that phone call tonight, step into that energy, embody that energy, you know. And if it doesn't happen right when you expect it, you have to sort of understand that that is the universe's way of sort of lining everything up for you so that it can play out in the way that you want it to, you know. But regardless of your situation, because everybody's situation is going to look different, this is a collective reading. The next card we have here is honor thyself. You want to make sure that you honor yourself in the process, no matter what. Okay, if you're seeing a version of not even just your specific person, but anybody, if you're seeing a version of anybody in your reality that you don't want to see, that you don't like, you need to make sure that you're honoring yourself by not entertaining that version of that person, by not entertaining the versions of people that don't show up for you, you know, that aren't honest with you, or that, you know, aren't 100% down for you in a way that, you know, they're not going anywhere. You don't entertain that version of them. You don't continue to affirm that old story. You honor yourself by continuing to affirm the things that you want, as if you already have them. Next we have love is the reason. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you might sort of be in your heads like, why did this happen to me? Or why is this happening the way that it is? Or why does this always happen to me? For one, I feel like love is the reason. Like, this whole experience, I feel like it's to teach you how to love yourself more, and to show you what it's like to actually love yourself in the ways in which you want to be loved, in the ways in which you want to be loved, honored, and cherished unconditionally. The back of this card says each person in your life is there for a reason, and that reason always has something to do with love. And I love that, honestly, you guys. And I feel like the whole you will be surprised card right here is sort of saying, like, you may not 100% understand why things had to play out between you and this person the way that it did, but I feel like pretty soon you will, with the you will be surprised card. Not only that, but I feel like you're going to end up surprising yourself when you actually step into your power and actually honor yourself and honor the things that you want, and you don't settle for less, and you don't entertain anything other than, you know, what it is that you want, whether it's from your specific person or somebody new that's coming in. You know, I feel like this particular pile, there's a bunch of different outcomes that could occur, but it all depends on what you affirm, you know. Next we have do something new, something different. So, like, if you've been affirming the same thing over and over and over again of how people always do this to you, or people always show up like this for you, then I feel like, you know, now is the time for you to affirm something new. Whether you still want this person, or you still want to continue manifesting this, whether you want a version of somebody, or, you know, this person that doesn't ghost you, or whatever the case may be, affirm something new. You know, do something different here with your reality, and I feel like you will get a different result. Next, we have the fact that you have options is meaningful, rock on. So I feel like you guys have more options than you think when it comes to your love life. And I feel like some of you might like that, but some of you might be fixated on one specific person. But you have to always understand that you have more options than you realize, and that you should never limit yourself to just one person or one thing or one situation. I mean, you can always have exactly what it is that you want, but I feel like you never know if there's something better lined up. So when it comes to manifesting a specific person to show up the way that you want for them to, especially if they ghosted you, you can always affirm, you know, it's either this person or it's something better. The only circumstances that will ever align, or the only circumstances that will ever happen for me that will occur to where this person is not showing up for me, or to where I'm not with this person, the only reason why that would ever happen is because there's something better for me, you know. So it's either them or better. And I feel like For some of you, the universe is trying to bring in something better, but for others of you, I feel like this whole experience was just to sort of show you and teach you that your energy creates your reality, and what you focus on will manifest. This whole relationship, this whole situation with your SP could really be here to teach you and show you that you are very powerful and you are capable of manifesting whatever it is that you want. I also heard my girl Ava, her YouTube channel is Ava Manifested, that she literally said manifesting a specific person is literally no different from manifesting a cup of coffee. Okay, and if that's an energy that you want to embody, and that's an energy that you want to step into, then that's something that you have to really be willing to believe. You have to really act as if, skip over the entire law of attraction, what I don't chase, I attract, and just step into the law of assumption. Okay, like if your specific person was really acting the way that you wanted them to, they never ghosted you, they always showed up for you, they're always there for you, then you need to really be willing to step into that energy and embody that energy, and in order to actually see that reflect into your reality. And it might take time, okay, but honor yourself and give yourself that. Okay, so I hope that reading helped you guys. Please don't forget to drop a like, comment down below to let me know how it resonated for you guys, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Also, if you would like a personal reading, all of my prices and everything are down below. You can DM me on Instagram or Facebook. All right, you guys, bye. To all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2, within every moment the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking in the energy of love. All right, you guys, so why did your specific person ghost you? Do they regret it? And what do you need to do to manifest them back if that is something that you would like to do? Okay, so first things first, I am definitely seeing another energy here, or similar to group number 1, where like the two of you were like mirroring something. Okay, and I feel like with the 2 of Swords here and the 10 of Wands, I feel like you were both at a crossroads about this connection, and I feel like this person was carrying a lot of emotional weight surrounding their fears of inadequacy, or like feeling like maybe they weren't good enough for you. And also I feel like they were at a crossroads, and I feel like you were at a crossroads with like sort of feeling like maybe they couldn't handle you, or maybe I don't want to say that they weren't good enough for you, but I feel like you were just you really liked this person a lot, and you really did want to be with this person, and I feel like this person saw you as an empress, like, and they still do. They still view you as an empress. They still view you as wife material here with the 10 of Cups. And in terms of them regretting ghosting you, absolutely, they absolutely regret ghosting you here with the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands here. They feel so conflicted about the decisions that they made, y'all. They just don't feel adequate. It's like they just don't feel adequate enough. And I feel like in terms of you mirroring this back to them, there's a part of you that doesn't fully honor yourself as an empress, and I feel like that is what happened. That is how you sort of, in a way, manifested for this person to ghost you. I feel like this was something that you did subconsciously. You did not mean to manifest this into your reality, but I feel like there's an energy here of like, you might not believe that this person feels the way that they do, but I feel like this person is very good at hiding the conflict that they feel here with the moon, or there's like an energy of like an illusion here. I feel like, maybe you thought this person didn't care about you, or they didn't really, I don't want to say that you thought that they weren't interested in you, because I feel like they kind of showed a lot of interest in you, but the reality is they were just intimidated. And in a way, I feel like you might have just been intimidated by yourself here with the Empress. Like, you might have been intimidated by yourself, thinking to yourself, like, why am I drawn to this person? Or maybe like, why am I always drawn to people who don't fully invest in me, or who sort of have a tendency to like run away? And I definitely feel like the main reason why this person ran away here with the 2 of Wands underneath the Empress card, this person did not know how to work with an Empress. It is that simple. It's like they did not know how to work with an Empress. And I feel like the more open-hearted that you were with this person, or the more that you gave this person, I feel like, this person sort of, I guess, that's what sort of pushed this person away. And I'm never encouraging you to not be open-hearted. I'm encouraging you to still be in this energy with this Queen of Cups here. I'm getting strong Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy is coming through here, is the main signs that I'm seeing here. But either way, it doesn't matter what sign you are. This person just saw you as such a loving individual, and it was kind of scary for them. I feel like this person didn't know how to handle this much love because their cup wasn't full, if that makes sense. Like, they felt like their cup wasn't full. They didn't know what to offer you. And I feel like with the back of the deck being the King of Wands, I feel like this is the card's way of saying that you need to step into your power when it comes to just like, you know what, I know what I am, I know who I am, I know what I bring to the table. You know, be yourself unapologetically. Do not try to tone it down for anything or anyone. Okay, if you want to manifest a version of your specific person that can just handle you and that can just, you know, be there through thick and thin, then I feel like there is a need for you to sort of be there for yourself. You know, I feel like you guys are going through a very uncomfortable transformation in terms of really stepping into your feminine energy and really stepping into your feminine power. And with the Five of Pentacles also being in the back of the deck, and there we also have the Two of Pentacles right there, but I'm not going to grab that. I feel like you guys have really been moving back and forth between this Empress energy and the Five of Pentacles energy, because I feel like you guys have sort of really, how do I say this? You guys have sort of really been going back and forth with like this version of yourself that is not so empowered and this version of yourself that is fully 100% in your power. Okay, and I feel like this is also a battle that your specific person is sort of going through with themselves as well. They're carrying a lot of emotional baggage regarding this situation and regarding past situations that they've been in. Now I just feel like this is something that you guys are mirroring. Like, you may not fully see it with the Two of Wands reverse and the moon here. Like, I feel like you guys are not fully seeing exactly how you guys are mirroring each other 100% clearly. But I feel like you need to make sure that you honor yourself. I feel like there's a part of you guys that sort of invest in people who you know are not an energetic match, or you know are not a vibrational match to you. And I feel like a lot of the times you might have a tendency to sort of sink down to their level. And I feel like this is something that, this is like a lesson here. And you could totally have your specific person. I'm not telling you that, you know, you can't have them or that you can't manifest them coming back to you at all. That's like not what I'm saying at all. But I feel like you don't need to, you can't dumb yourself down to fit a version of them that is not suitable for you, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is a very specific message, you guys. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I am getting an energy of like it being all over the place. That's why I might sound all over the place, but the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups, like, this is an all over the place type of energy. And I feel like you guys go from being really empowered to being really disempowered. And there is an emphasis here on like, y'all cannot be entertaining your 3D circumstances when it comes to manifesting your specific person or manifesting them back into your life. Understand that every single time you affirm something, the universe is really working for it to be true here. But with the Moon card, okay, you have to understand that some things you just don't see right now. You just don't see how the universe could possibly be conspiring or working towards bringing you everything it is that you're asking for when it comes to your specific person or when it comes to manifesting this relationship into your life, basically. And the Ace of Swords, you're like, I feel like you have been, a lot of you guys might be affirming that this person is getting new ideas surrounding this connection, but you might be a little bit back and forth with it because you might feel like it's not showing up in your 3D reality as quick as you want for it to. And honestly, this person they're going to have some serious regrets surrounding ghosting you, because who doesn't regret ghosting an Empress? Okay, so like, I feel like this person really ghosted you because they were worried about not being enough for you. Okay, they were worried that you wouldn't accept them and all of their emotional baggage. But I feel like a lot of you want a version of them that is just free of this emotional baggage, or is free of the fears and the worries surrounding this connection, and is just ready to show up for you the way that you want them to, if that makes sense. And I feel like you are in the process of manifesting that, but you just have to stay in this Queen of Cups energy, having your heart open to receiving, you know, and not allowing the conflicting circumstances to dictate your reality. Because a lot of you guys feel conflicted because, you know, you might affirm something and then you look to check and see if it's there and it's not there. Like you affirm a text message like, oh, they're going to text me today, and then they don't, and then you get discouraged, if that makes sense. And I feel like there's an energy here of like, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, circumstances when it comes to manifestation, whether you're in contact with your person or not in contact with your person, when it comes to manifestation, you have to understand your 3D circumstances do not matter. Okay, every single time you put an affirmation out into the universe is most likely going to send you a test. Sometimes it's going to be a test that you like, you know, where you see a sign that your person is coming, or whatever it is that your manifestation is coming your way, and you claim it, you know, and it's a positive test. But other times you'll get a negative test, and that's the universe saying, hey, are you still telling this old story between you and your SP? Like, are you sure this is what you want? You know, and a lot of times you might be like, dang, I should have known that I never, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you're affirming, stop affirming things that you don't want to see. Okay, like that is the main message that I'm getting here today, because I feel like, you know, when you feel conflicted and you don't trust yourself and your ability to, I guess, manifest your specific person back, then you literally shut the door on them, and you shut the door on the universe that is trying to align everything to happen for you the way that you want it to go. Like, we have the Empress and the Queen of Cups. I noticed both things here. This is you guys, okay? I noticed in both pictures she's holding something. She's holding something that she wants. She's holding her manifestation. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you are trying to manifest this very solid, emotionally stable connection with your specific person. And I feel like in order to do that, there's a lot of emotional instability that you have to work through within yourself. If your specific person messaged you right now, called you, texted you, was coming over, whatever the case may be, I feel like if you would be in this energy right here, like if you're nervous about texting your specific person, or you're nervous about reaching out to your specific person, you know, whatever your situation looks like, then it goes to show that, like, they're gonna be in that same energy. They're not really gonna know how to respond, maybe because you don't know how to respond, or maybe because if they came in, what would you do? Like, I feel like a lot of you guys really do need to work through these fears of inadequacy. If you're seeing a lot of 555s, okay, this is definitely a sign that this message is for you, because I see 3 5 cards in this reading. The 5 of Pentacles, fear of inadequacy. The 5 of Cups, being disappointed in your situation. The 5 of Wands, feeling very conflicted. Like, I'm getting this energy, like, you guys go from being very empowered to feeling not very empowered. And I feel like that's something that you're actually going to end up working through here. And some of you might get to a place where, and I always say this when it comes to this type of thing, some of you guys might get to a place where it's like, you know what, I am going to attract somebody who actually embodies or can handle me and my Empress energy, you know. And others of you are like, you know what, I'm just going to let go and just sort of let it fly. You know, and I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I feel like you guys are obviously here because you want contact with your specific person. You want to know why they ghosted you. And a lot of people aren't fully willing to sort of take accountability for their part in the situation. You know, like, you guys are an Empress. You know you're an Empress. Empresses they do not have these fears surrounding inadequacy. I mean, they do, but they've had to work through them. You know, and I feel like your specific person is only mirroring back your fears of inadequacy, you know. And I feel like you have to always affirm, I am more than good enough for this person or anybody else that I come across that I end up wanting, you know. And I feel like that is like one of the main lessons when it comes to this specific person. Do they have regrets surrounding ghosting you? Absolutely. You just can't see them right now. How can you manifest your specific person back into your reality? Well, for one, make sure that you are very clear on what it is that you want, and that you're taking the time to fill up your own cup. Whenever you start feeling inadequate, whenever you start feeling like you can't have what it is that you want, or you want this person back but you're not sure, you know, make sure you're taking the time to affirm, first of all, I'm already the full package. I already have everything that I want and more for myself and from others. And I feel like that is when you will actually start to see things shifting into this 10 of Cups energy, because this is what you want. Like, this is what you guys really want. The version of your specific person that you want to show up in your reality. Okay? And so next we're going to get into the advice cards from from the universe on love and connection. These cards for like advice here, and I find it so funny that 2 cards popped out. This card right here popped out for group number 1 too, but 2 cards popped out, and they both said you have more options than you realize, and the fact that you have options is meaningful. Rock on. Okay, so do not limit yourself when it comes to manifesting your specific person, or when it comes to manifesting anybody. Okay, and a lot of you guys have dealt with a lot of disappointment in this connection, or just in general when it comes to your love life and when it comes to your manifestations. It literally says earlier disappointments were just rehearsal for all of the great stuff that you have coming your way. The great stuff being the emotional stability and the safety and the security that you want Okay, whether it's with somebody or without somebody, you have to make sure you embody this. Okay, embody this energy in order to manifest more of it into your reality. And the last card that we have here, it's not only about being right. Okay, it's not only about like, oh, well, you know, I affirmed this and it didn't happen, so I was wrong in this situation, or I was right or I was wrong. Whatever the case may be, you put out what you want in the universe, and you're going to see more of that. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about saying your truth and sticking to it. And then in the back of this deck we have here, you know what to do, and they chose you. Okay, and like, I honestly feel like these last 2 cards are self-explanatory. You can have whatever you want when it comes to this specific person, when it comes to manifesting this specific person into your reality, showing up for you the way that you want for them to. But they chose you. What would that look like? What would it feel like to really be in that energy? Whatever that looks like to you, whatever that feels like to you, it is so important for you to embody that and stick to it. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of my information and my prices and everything is down below. Feel free to DM me on Instagram or Facebook for a private reading. Also, don't forget to drop a like, comment down below to let me know how this reading resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings. Bye, guys. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. All right, you guys, so why did your specific person ghost you? Honestly, I feel like this happened because this person is just really, they're such a slow mover. Okay, it seems like they were working on building some sort of solid, stable foundation for themselves, and I feel like this sort of became their main focus. This person has like some sort of fear of like missing out, or like fear of not being good enough, or they have a tendency to really keep to themselves when they feel insecure. And I am getting a bit of an energy of insecurity here. I feel like this person spent a lot of time in their heads about this situation here, and I feel like they just moved very quickly. I do feel like they have some regrets surrounding how quickly they might have ghosted you and how slowly they were to pursue this connection. I find it funny that we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands here, because the Knight of Wands is like the quickest moving knight, and then the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, and then with the 7 of Cups here, like, I'm getting an energy of illusion. So it's like I feel like the way that they think and the way that they feel may not always add up in your 3D reality, and I feel like you want to, or in their 3D reality, or both of your 3D realities, and I feel like you sort of want a version of them whose words and actions sort of add up and align in the way that you want for them to, or the way that you envision for them to. And I do feel like this is something that you guys are working on building and creating, like, I guess just separately here with the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like the cards are sort of telling you, like, if you want this person to come back, or if you want to manifest contact with this person, I feel like there's an energy here of needing to sort of create that reality and trust in your creative ability. Some of you might like to paint, some of you might might like to draw, or some of you might just like to write. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing creatively, I feel like it could be used as a very powerful manifestation tool for you guys. And I feel like there's an emphasis on making sure that you have fun. I'm also hearing like they kind of just wanted to have fun. You know, they might not have taken this connection as seriously in the beginning as you guys did, and I feel like that could be a reason that they ghosted you. For some of you, you might have gotten communication when it came to this whole situation, but for others of you, they might have just ghosted you very abruptly. But I do feel like either way, it was very sudden. And in terms of their regrets, I feel like they were sort of in their head from a place of illusion, if that makes sense. And I think that they will have some regrets, maybe not seeing things more clearly, or not seeing you a little bit more clearly, or taking the time to see you in a better light, or in a more clear light, if that makes sense. And I feel like when you sort of step into your power and step into your happiness and start doing what it is that makes you happy, then I feel like things will kind of align for you to end up attracting this situation or this scenario, or this specific person to show up in the ways in which you want for them to. Not only that, but I'm also feeling like a lot of you are trying to manifest a conversation with this person, where you kind of get to say your piece here. With the back of the deck card here, and we have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords in the back of the deck, you guys. And what I'm getting with this, I feel like you're gonna get a chance to actually express to this person how they hurt you, or like how their actions sort of affected you. If that's something that you're manifesting, I do see that happening. And I feel like that's one thing that is going to trigger some regret with this person. Like, I feel like that communication is really going to make them see like, oh dang, like I acted very quickly and I should not have done that. Like, I feel like this is my pile that's sort of manifesting an apology, because this person was so self-focused, okay, and they don't realize how their actions affected you, or they may not realize it just yet, or they're going to realize it in time. As long as you continue focusing on your manifestation, focusing on manifesting this conversation, or manifesting for the both of you to get on the same page, I do feel like you're going to be able to express like, hey, I actually saw something in you, and when you ghosted me the way that you did, I understand that you were doing it to invest in yourself, but there could have been more communication, because look at what I went through. Like, why did I have to go through that, you know? And I feel like this person is gonna be like, well, you know, I'm sorry, like I was just trying to focus on myself, like I was just trying to keep it together. And then the Queen of Swords is just like, I don't know about that, you know? Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from this pile. I feel like you guys are the ones that are manifesting a conversation here with this person. We have strong Leo energy, possibly Sagittarius or Aries energy coming through. We have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, and strong Aquarian energy coming through with this pile. But I feel like this person, I feel like there was some sort of insecurity surrounding their home situation here with the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. A lot of you guys might be seeing a lot of 444 or 144, 244, whatever resonates for you. But the number 4 here is very prominent, okay? And I feel like this person is going to have some regrets, or they do have regrets, or will have regrets when you have this conversation with them and you get to actually tell them like what it is, if that makes sense. And I do feel like they are going to want to show up for you, because they see you as this 10 of Cups, they see you as the star, they see you as somebody that is ideal, like an ideal person to be with. And I feel like as long as you start embodying that energy, as long as you start embodying that Queen of Swords energy and really start speaking out what it is that you want into existence in terms of this conversation with this person, or how you want this situation to go, that is when you will see things sort of showing up in your reality exactly how you want them to be with this person. I you know, with group number 2 and group number 3, I wasn't super duper sure, because they seemed a little bit doubtful. But I feel like group number group number 1 and group number 2, I don't know if I said that or not, y'all, I'm getting a little tongue tied. But with group number 1 and group number 2, I wasn't really sure. They seemed a little bit doubtful of like their abilities to manifest this person or their specific person. But with group number 3 knows their worth. Okay, I'm getting group number 3 knows their worth. They know exactly what it is that they bring to the table. And I feel like you guys are not going to hesitate to be clear about that. We also have Gemini and Libra energy coming through here as well. Whatever your sign is, though, it doesn't really matter. I'm just getting that there's a part of you that might have some abandonment wounds in the past, and I feel like with the card being attack, pain, fear, judgment, any form of separation are merely calls for help. I feel like this person kind of struggles with being honest, like, hey, I'm struggling right now, and that's why I've been keeping my distance, you know. And I feel like you guys are going to get the chance to be like, okay, well, here's how that affected me. Now that I have your attention, now that we're speaking, now that we're talking, here's how that affected me. I didn't like that. That made me feel some type of way. That kind of hurt my feelings, you know, and I don't deserve that, you know. And I feel like that's going to be like, wait, whoa, like this person's going to be like, I wasn't expecting that, you know. And with the Sun card, I feel like there is an emphasis, a need for you to focus on your own happiness, focus on like your own creative ability in order to kind of like manifest this person in the way that you want for them to show up, you know. And I feel like that's something that you guys have really been doing, you know. And I feel like the minute you do that, this person is going to move in with a quickness, and they're also going to have an energy surrounding regret with how slow they were to move towards you, but how quick they were to move away from you, if that makes sense, if that resonates, you know. All right, so next we're going to get in the oracle cards. So we have love in spite of it all and dwell on what you love. So I feel like there is a need for you guys to focus on the energy of gratitude and embodying that energy of gratitude in order to sort of, I guess, see that show up in your 3D reality with your specific person. Not even just with your specific person, but just to really see any of your manifestations show up in your 3D reality, you know. And when it comes to like being ghosted by this person, like I feel like with this third card, it's like the cards are saying it's not as if you need anybody. Like regardless of how this person decided to show up or not show up, either way, you don't need anybody. And I feel like that's gonna be the energy that actually ends up pulling this person in, you know. And the last card that we have here are things are about to get really juicy. Okay, things are about to get really juicy. I feel like this is the pile, like as soon as your beliefs shift, as soon as what you affirm shifts, like y'all are gonna be a little bit shook, like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that to manifest that fast. So if you're trying to manifest a conversation with your specific person that ghosted you, that's gonna come in. If you're manifesting them expressing regrets surrounding the way that they treated you or how abruptly they disappeared on you, that's gonna come in. Like I see all of these things that you guys have been wanting. I see all of that coming in for you guys. And if you feel like you need to attack this person, or you feel like you need to like cut this person's head off, or whatever the case may be, not literally, but you guys know what I mean. I feel like that is just sort of like your way of, or like that's just kind of showing you like you might still have some abandonment wounds, and you might still be manifesting from that place, if that makes sense. Like you guys still might have some feelings of inadequacy, or you might still have some fears of being inadequate. But I feel like this is a more evolved pile, and I feel like this is something that you guys have been really working through when it comes to manifesting more contact from your specific person. And with the things are about to get really juicy, like I see it coming in for you guys with the quickness here. So I hope that resonated for you guys. If you would like a personal reading regarding your specific person or your situation, all of my prices and information for all of that stuff will be linked down below, and you guys can DM me on Facebook or Instagram. Also, don't forget to drop a like, comment down below to let me know how your reading resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings. All right, bye guys. All of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. All right, you guys. So why did your specific person ghost you? Do they regret it? And what can you do to manifest them back? Okay, so we're going to be covering a lot in this reading, you guys. First of all, they ghosted you because they were scared. Not only that, but like some of y'all might have felt drawn to group number 2 as well, because a lot of the cards that popped out for group number 2 also popped out in group number 4. So this could be like the evolved version of group number 2's reading for some of y'all. But either way, I'm noticing the reason why they ghosted you here, it's like they were intimidated by you. We have the 9 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Okay, like I feel like they saw that you had so much to offer, and this sort of terrified them. Like, this person is carrying some intense weight here, like they're carrying some intense emotional baggage here. And I feel like a lot of you guys might have even gotten to a place where it's like, dang, well, is it my fault? Like, did they just not like me? That's absolutely not the case, y'all. This person is faking, because they really do like you. Like, or they love you. If we're being completely honest, they see you as wife material, and they're worried that they're not enough. And if you don't believe that, listen, this person was fronting. They're really good at hiding their feelings. Like, not only that, but like, that really had them at a standstill. I feel like they were unclear. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords reversed right underneath the Hanged Woman. So this person, they were very unclear about how you actually saw them and how you actually felt about them. And we have the Seven of Swords in the back of the deck and the Five of Cups. Do they regret ghosting you? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they regret ghosting you, group number 4. This is probably the pile that has the most regret. Group 3 and 4, y'all probably got the most regret. 2 was pretty, honestly, all of them were pretty regretful. But this is runs deep, y'all. This right here, like, Seven of Swords were upright and the Five of Cups. This person, you see how the sword is like behind her back? That's their feelings. Like, they're hiding their disappointment in themselves. This person is so disappointed in themselves because I don't know if maybe they did something behind your back, if you were actually with this person and they did something that you maybe didn't approve of, or if they were just disappointed in themselves, like they just have this fear of inadequacy or something like that. All 4 piles had some sort of fear of not being good enough, or some sort of fear surrounding inadequacy, or like doubting their manifestation abilities. And this person, they were just amazed by you with the Empress here and the Queen of Cups, and the 5. All of these cards showed up in group number 2's reading, most of them, the 10 of Wands, but the Queen of Cups and the Empress, they really saw you. And I said this to group number 2, like, when it comes to manifesting this person back, look, you see how they both holding something? Okay, that's their manifestation. They're holding their manifestation. The Empress gives birth to her own reality. You are powerful enough to manifest this person back, but some of you guys might even get to a point where it's like, you know what, if this person ain't showing up for me, I ain't even gonna do it, because I ain't even gonna continue putting work into this or investing into this, because I'm too good for this, you know. And I feel like I'm seeing that here. But with the Wheel of Fortune card, I feel like as soon as you step into that energy, that's when things are gonna change. This is the only pile where this card showed up, I'm pretty sure. And I feel like this is where things sort of change here with the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are thinking about starting a business or doing something that'll lead to self-employment. Whatever it is, I feel like it's going to bring in some money, or you guys are just so self-sufficient. You have everything that you need already. And this person just, it's like they feel like they're the opposite. Like they don't have enough. You know, they feel like they're not enough for you, and they really hide this here with the Moon card and the Seven of Swords. Like, if you think that this person just didn't want you, that's an illusion. That's like your own fears playing out that might have led to this person that might have led to this person ghosting you. And I said this to group number 2 as well. A lot of people, they kind of feel like they don't necessarily take accountability for how they manifested something in a particular situation. You always manifesting, okay? With your thoughts, with your words, with your actions. When those 3 things start to sort of change, that's when your reality will sort of line up and you'll see them start to change. Okay, and with the Ace of Swords reverse, this person, they will have some regrets, because this person was so locked down inside of themselves that, I don't know, they might have some like mental health issues or something with the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles here. This person was so down in the dumps about feeling like they were not good enough for you. They didn't even know like you were really willing to like give them the world. I feel like you still are, you know, a lot of you still are. And I feel like a lot of you want to have this conversation with this person where you both sort of get on the same page here. And I see that coming in. I see something happening here in the Wheel of Fortune. As long as you continue to really be adamant about your mental diet and the things that you're saying and affirming about this connection, I feel like you will sort of get the clarity that you seek. with this Ace of Swords, because this kind of popped out sideways, but it was more so reversed. But I do see clarity coming in here. Whether or not you guys feel like you're at a standstill or not with this person, I feel like as long as you sort of focus on that next conversation and sort of envision what it's going to sound like, or them reaching out to you, them confessing their feelings for you, them expressing their regrets, whatever it is that you want, okay, you're going to see it here. And with this They Chose You card here, I don't typically read these oracle cards reversed, but this card did come out in the reverse, and I feel like this was like your person saying sort of like, well, why would they choose me, or like why would they want me, you know, like this person has some sort of feelings surrounding not being good enough. And I feel like this is something that you guys have been working through, you know, and I feel like it sort of just intimidated this person to see somebody so strong, especially if you're a feminine, like to see somebody so strong and in their power. Like they just really felt like they weren't good enough for you. And in terms of manifesting this person back, I feel like there is a need for you to invest in self more. In order to see that in your reality, you're going to be investing in yourself more. You're going to making sure that you're planting your fruits, you know, and making sure that your seeds and everything grow and bloom and bear fruit. I feel like you guys are going to get very self-focused, and that's when things are going to start to change here. That's when this person is going to actually be able to come in with the contact and just be real with you about anything that they haven't told you yet. All right, if that makes sense. And don't affirm, oh, well, I hope this is true, or I hope that this happens, because when it comes to manifesting a specific person, 3D circumstances don't matter. And when you affirm things like, well, I hope so, or you're literally affirming the distance of it. It's like you're invalidating your own manifestation by just not claiming it for what it is, by just not claiming it how you want it, and just saying, this is my reality and I'm sticking to it. You know, that's the law of assumption. That's skipping right over the law of attraction and going right into the law of assumption in order for things to actually conspire and work out the way in which you want for them to. All right, so in terms of the other oracle cards we have here, karma is on your side. So I feel like this is the universe saying, or like the cards saying that like you're gonna sort of get what you want out of this situation. You know, if you want them to have regrets surrounding however it is that they treated you. I feel like a lot of you actually might feel a little bit remorseful for this person, because I feel like you love them. You don't really want them to feel this way. But either way, with karma is on your side, I feel like that's the card saying that everything in this situation is going to work out in alignment with your highest good. Because that's something that you guys have been affirming. And then the next card we have, you have more options than you realize. I'm pretty sure this card came out for all 4 piles, y'all. So I feel like don't ever feel like limited in this situation. Because I feel like as long as you make a list, okay, of everything that you want in a specific person, whether it's this specific person or a new specific person that you're welcoming, you'll find what you seek. You'll find what you seek. Like, you guys, 3 and 4, y'all are some powerful manifestors, okay? And we have love doesn't have to mean near. So I feel like this person, they do love you. They love you a lot. They love you a lot. And I feel like that might be something that terrifies them. But understand that, and it even says on the back of the card, some are better loved at a distance. And I'm not saying that you can't manifest that closeness. You can absolutely have that closeness. But as long as you continue affirming, like, they love me. Obviously, they love me because I love them, you know? And a lot of the times that might not be the case in some unhealthy situations. You know, I would never encourage anybody to remain in any situation or anything that's like unhealthy for them or like not good for them, because like it says here, some are better loved at a distance. But you have to understand, love does not have to mean near. Just because a person is not around you all the time, or like close with you, or like, you know, as close to you in your physical 3D reality, does not mean that they don't love you. Okay, so that's sort of how I interpret this card. And they chose you. They chose you, and they would choose you over and over and over again, you guys. It's just right now, I feel like they don't know how to choose themselves. They don't know how to honor themselves, value themselves. And I feel like that's something that you guys are sort of in the last stages of working through. Like, I feel like you guys have done a lot of work. This really does feel like the more evolved version of group number 2. But I feel like as long as you guys stay in this Empress and this Queen of Cups energy, pouring into your own cup, making sure that your cup is replenished. Anytime you feel like you're at a standstill, I feel like this is your chance. This is your time to pour into yourself so that you can really align with what it is that you want. Not just from your specific person that ghosted you, but like in all areas of your life. Okay, so I hope that that resonated for you guys. If you would like a personal reading regarding your situation, be sure to DM me on Instagram or Facebook. All of my information and my prices will be in the description box down below. Don't forget to drop a comment. Let me know how this resonated for you. Subscribe to my channel for future readings, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!